Hello dear viewers, welcome back to my channel. This is Yasmin and you're watching Yasminaholic. Hope you guys are having a very wonderful time. Today's question that I'm about to solve is very important. This question can appear in any sort of exam you are having. So let's begin this question. Find the value of the unknown in each of the following figures. We are given with some figures and we are asked to find the unknown value. In this case, C, A is the unknown value. Now when you look at the figure, you will notice that we are having two triangles here and both of them are having a right angle. Now one more thing, when a triangle is having a right angle, in that case we apply Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras, Pythagoras theorem, right? And Pythagoras theorem states c square is equal to a square plus b square, where c is the hypotenuse. And remember, hypotenuse is the largest side of the right angle triangle. A means the altitude, or you can say the height. You can also say it's the perpendicular, right? These three terms can be used for the altitude, and B is the base. Now, how to identify these sides? Now, when you will look at the triangle, firstly, you will see a right angle. This one, right angle. Now, remember, this side opposite to the right angle is always the hypotenuse. This one is called the hypotenuse. When you will solve it, you will come to know that this one is having the largest length, so basically that's the reason, it's the hypotenuse. Now this side opposite to the right angle triangle is the hypotenuse. That means here I'm having C as 34 centimeter. Now this one is the this one is the height, basically, right? This is the height of the triangle, or this is the altitude. That means A in this case is question mark. We don't know what A is, so I can write A is equal to question mark. Now see which one is remaining. Base is remaining, and base is the side on which the triangle stands, right? In this case we are having 30 centimeter as the base, so that means B is equal to 30 centimeter. Now obviously, now when you look at the triangle, when you will apply Pythagoras theorem on this triangle, let's name it triangle 1, and let's name this triangle 2. Now when you will apply Pythagoras theorem on triangle 1, you will get this side, and when you will get this side, this says these two sides are equal, so that means when I will get this side, I will also get the base of the other triangle, the triangle 2, and with the help of these two sides I will be able to find the unknown side. Got it? So let's solve it. Here, while finding A, I will just write A squared is equal to, this will be subtracted from the C squared, right? I will take B squared to the left side, and it will look like C squared is equal to A squared is equal to C squared minus B squared. I can write it as A squared is equal to C squared minus B squared. Now here I have C squared as 34 squared minus B is 30 squared. Now what I will do is I will find the square of these two numbers. That is, I will find 34 squared, 34 multiplied by 34, and I will get 1156, and when I will find 30 square, I will get 900, right? And see, I have a minus sign in between. That means I have to subtract these two. 1156 minus 900, and you will get 256. Now see, 256 is a perfect square, right? Now I will tell you how to firstly you must know how to remove this square. You can remove this square through taking a square root. So when I will take a square root, let's take taking square root on both sides. This will sound like a square is equal to root of 256, and this square cancels with this root and you will get a as 16, because 256 is a perfect square, or 16 multiplied by 16 is 256. You can use a calculator to find it, or you can find the root. If you are not allowed to use a calculator, then you will find the square root through division method or through LCM method. That's up to you, right? Now I have found this side, that is a is equal to 16 centimeter. I will also write centimeter here, the unit is mandatory. And if this is, see, if this side is 16, if this side is 16 centimeter, that means this side is also 16, because it is shown in the figure that these two sides are equal. That means I will write b is equal to 16 centimeter here. Now what I actually need in this figure is this one. This is the unknown, a. So how can I find this a? This a is basically the hypotenuse. Now I know that a square is equal to, I can write it as 16 square plus 16 square, because c squared is equal to what? C squared is equal to a square plus b square. In this case I have b square as b as 16 and a is also 16, so I will take 16's square and I am gonna get a square is equal to 16 square is 256, 256 plus 256. Now 256 added 2 times is 512, 512. Now 512 is not a perfect square. What you will do is you will find the square root through division method or whatever method you choose, and you will get a is equal to root of 512. If you are using a calculator, you will just put the symbol of root and you will find the root of 512 and you will get 22.627, and this will be your answer with the unit as centimeter, because we are given the lengths of the sides in centimeter. This is how you solve such kind of question. Coming to part B of question number 9, we have this side given, this side is also given, and this one is the unknown side, right? Now when we look at the figure, we can identify two hypotenuse. In this case, this one is also the hypotenuse because this is opposite to the right angle, and this one is also the hypotenuse because this is also opposite to the right angle, right? Now what which one we actually use depends on the two known variables or the two known sides. This one is the known side and this one is also the known side. That means I can use these two to find the third one, and it can help me to find this side. So let's do it. So whenever you are given with such questions, you will use the two known values to find the third unknown. You can't solve these two because in this case the third side is also unknown, the second side is also unknown, only one side is given. That's the reason we can't use this one. So let's solve for the larger triangle, that is this one. In this case we have C as 41 centimeter and we have altitude is 9 centimeter, and we actually require b is equal to question mark. And now we know that how do we find b squared is equal to c squared minus a square, right? Now b square is equal to 41 square minus 9 square. Now you have to find 41 square, that is 41 multiplied by 41, and you will get 1681, and by taking 9 square you get 81. Now you have to subtract these two and you will get 1600, right? And then by taking square root on both sides, you will get root of b square and root of 1600. Now 1600 again is a perfect square. It's a perfect square of 40, so you will write 40 here with the unit centimeter, and here you will get b because root cancels with square. Why? Because root has the value of 1 by 2, and when multiplied by 2, these two cancel each other, right? Now I found the value of b, that is 40. That means the complete b, the complete base here, this is basically 40. So let's write 40 here. And now you have to do one more thing. Now this complete base is 40, but this is broken down into two pieces, like this one and this one. Now what I will do is I will divide it with 2, because I know that these two pieces are equal, and dividing this by 2 will give me 20 each. So that means this is 20 centimeter and this one is also 20 centimeter. Got it? So now it's really easy to solve this one, as I have come up with the value for this side and this one is already given. Now I need b in this case, so I can easily find b. B is the hypotenuse, which is the easiest side to find. B squared is equal to, I will find it as 9 squared plus 20 squared, right? Or that is c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. Now instead of c, I used b because the variable is b here. B squared is equal to 9 squared is 81, and 20 squared is 400, right? Now 400 plus 81 gives you 481. Now you will come to know that 481 is not a perfect square. Again, you will find it through division method or whichever method you choose, and you will get root of 481 is 21.931. 21.93, or you can round it off to 2, right? Now b in this case is 21.932 centimeter, as the unit is given in centimeter. This is how you are gonna solve such kind of questions. Coming to part C, this question is a bit similar to part B. Now look at this question, and the hint I have given to you is two sides must be known to find the third side, which will be the unknown. In this case, the unknown is C, but we know that the known sides are 19 cm and this one. This one, the complete is given as 8 cm and 6 cm. We can add this up, and this will give us 8 plus 6 is 14 cm. So that means I'm given with the base in the hypotenuse. So base is 14 cm and hypotenuse, that is C, is 19 cm. And I'm not given with the altitude. That means I have to find the altitude. So A is equal to question mark in this case. So let's find A. A will be C squared. A squared is equal to C squared minus B squared. In this case, we have C as 19 squared minus B as 14 squared. Again, you have to find 19 multiplied by 19 and you will get 361 minus 14 multiplied by 14, you will get 196. By subtracting these two, you will get 165. Now A squared is 165. I have to find A, that is I will take the root on both sides. A squared in root of 165. This cancels with this, and A, you will get the root of 165 is 12.85, right? 12.85, and the unit is in centimeter. Now what actually I need is C. Now can I easily find C? Because I can't use this triangle. This triangle is useless to find C. I will use this triangle because I can apply Pythagoras theorem here, because it has a right angle and this one is not a right angle, right? So now it's easy. I can easily find C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared, which is the hypotenuse basically. In this case, I have the variable as C itself. So C squared is equal to A is 12.85 whole square plus B is 14 square, right? This one is B, and A I got from the solving this triangle, right? This complete triangle. And now I will get C squared is equal to 12.85 multiplied by 12.85. I will get 12.85 square is 165 0.1225 plus 14 square is, what is 14 square? 14 square is 14 multiplied by 14, 196, right? And when you add these two, 196 and 165.1225, you will get 361.1225. Now what you have to do again is you have to find the root. You have to find the square root of this number, 361.1225, and you will get C as 19.003, right? This is how you are gonna solve for these type of question. And the unit is centimeter. The writing the unit is necessary in these cases, as these are the sides, and the sides have units which you need to write with them. Coming to part D, again you have this question where the D is unknown and D is the complete base of these two triangles. Now let's identify which two values we can use. We have one known value here, one known value here, and also in the second triangle we have two known values. That means we are gonna use both the triangles to find D. How will we do it? We will find the B in this case and also B in this case. We will add them up and it will give us D. Let's do it. We have in the first triangle, triangle 1, we have C as 30 centimeter, A as 24 centimeter. Now let's solve for triangle 1 first. We need B here. B squared is equal to C squared minus A squared, and I can write it as 30 squared minus 24 squared, and 30 squared is 900 minus 24 squared is 576. Now when you subtract 900 and 576, you get 324. Now 324 is again a perfect square, so you can write B is equal to 18, because 18 multiplied by 18 gives you 324, and this unit is centimeter. Now in triangle 2, again I will do the same process where C is 26 centimeter, B is question mark, and A is 24 centimeter. Now I have to find B squared, or I have to find B. B squared is equal to C squared minus A squared. Now C squared is 26 squared minus A squared is 24 squared. 26 multiplied by 26 gives you 676, and 24 times 24 give you 576. Subtracting these two gives you 100, and 100 is the square of, by taking the root of 100, or 100 is the square of 10, so you can write B is equal to 10 centimeter. Now I have found B for triangle 1 and triangle 2. I will add these up. I can write B is equal to 18 centimeter for triangle 1 and 10 centimeter for triangle 2, and when I will add this I will get 28 centimeter. This is how easy it is to solve for such questions. The first thing you have to do is you have to identify the unknown first, so that you can be able to correctly solve the questions. Coming to the last question, again I have some sort of question where I have been given with known values for all the sides, but this one is like causing a confusion, because we don't know how much it counts for this triangle and how much it is included in this triangle. So I will use two known values. In this case I have 40 and 32 to find the other side, that is base in this case. And what I will do is I will subtract this base from this larger base, and I will come to know what this side or this base of the triangle is. Let's do it. I have C as 40 centimeter and I have A as 32 centimeter for triangle 1. This is triangle 2. Now I will find B. B squared is equal to C squared minus A squared. I have 40 squared minus 32 squared, that is 40 squared is 1600, right? 40 squared is 1600 minus 32 squared is 1024, and when subtracting these I get 576, right? Now I will find for B, that is 576 is a perfect square and root of 576 is 24, right? 24. I will write the unit as centimeter. Now see, I have come up with this one, base for triangle 1. I will subtract it from the larger base, that is 55. 55 minus 24 centimeter, and this will give me 31 centimeter, right? Now 31 centimeter is the base for triangle 2. I have to find the hypotenuse, that is E. In triangle 2, E is equal to question mark, B is equal to 31, which I have just found in this question, and altitude is 32 centimeter. Now I will write the formula as E is equal to B squared plus A squared in this case, or E squared is equal to B squared plus A squared, and I have 31 squared and 32 squared, right? E squared is equal to 31. 31 squared is 961 and 32 squared is 1024, and by adding these I get 1985 or 1985, and I have to find the root for E square. I will get this, and the root of 1985 is 44.55, and which will be my final answer for the hypotenuse. This is how you solve for two triangles that are attached with each other but they have a right angle, and you can easily apply Pythagoras theorem on such triangles. I hope so you learned in this video. If you have any confusion or if you have any sort of question, you can ask in the comment section. Please take care of yourselves and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.